Let's see what happens. Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie. It is Saturday, and I came out to the shed just for a couple hours to do a little work. Got some box knives packed in there, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 makeup orders there, and then I have a few other things I'm gonna pull. I don't always work on Saturdays, but today I decided to. I had some, had two PS2 Fats and a PS1 Classic like this one. And the PS2 Fats are now in the garbage can, and the PS1 is going to get listed here pretty soon because it works. The other two did not work. The controllers do work. I tested the PS2 controllers here, and then this one works. This one's going to go with this system here. So I wish it all would have worked, but it didn't. Sometimes that happens. I did list and already sell this DualShock 2 controller. These are fairly valuable, I guess, as far as these things go. Emerald green see-through, sold it for $26.99, free ship. So the shipping is going to probably be around $5 for this. So I'll end up getting $21.99 before fees or so. And I sold a Pacific Division brass belt buckle. It is this one right here. It's got a little lantern in there and some mountains in the background. I'm getting a message coming through right now. Got to figure out who that is. But anyway, this sold for $12.99 plus shipping on top. Right, last thing I'm pulling, this has actually been listed for pretty good while. I'll figure out how long it's been listed here in a second. It's this Alias thing. It's one of the things I bought for my guy. Man, I bet this has been listed close to a year. But yeah, I got $63.99 plus shipping on top for this. And yeah, that's pretty freaking good. Yeah, I can tell it's not even that dusty in here, and this had some dust on it, so that's how I know for sure. When was this thing listed? So that's been listed 10 months. So the 21%, I restarted the sales late last night, 21% off now. Well, I went to check the other account, which normally results in nothing having sold, but I did put stuff on sale, and that is where I had all my comic books listed. Was on the other eBay account, the Garage Flip store, and I sold a bunch of comic books. Sold CW48. I have to be careful not to show some of these covers here. I think this is the one here. Miriam's Gallery Cave Woman Book 2. This sold for $20.99 plus shipping on top. And it's got the certificate of authenticity. This is one of 450 copies. Sold a camera bag from Colima Shelf. This right here. Well, it's one of these. It's this one. This is from a camcorder I think I bought, and I don't even remember if the camcorder worked or not, or maybe I just decided to sell this separate. I can't remember. It's been a little while. $10.49 plus shipping on top for this. You're wondering how I was going to ship this. It's going in a poly bag. It's nice and light. It weighs only 13 ounces, and this thing is, nothing's going to happen to it as long as the bag doesn't tear. And these are tough poly bags. 13 ounces. It costs $5.50 something to ship it. Okay, the last order I'm going to pull and pack tonight is an order for Michael, who's bought from me quite a few times. He bought a bunch of comic books. These are all Tarot Witch of the Black Rose comics. Sounds like I just sold something else. All right, so here's 42. Have to check and see if there's any naughty stuff on the covers here. 42, 30, $29. This one's a tad naughty. And also, a lot of them also have these bonus lithograph things on the back. And a lot of this stuff is signed too. Then he got 13 right here. Okay, there. You can, I can show it to you now if I strategically place my finger there. Look, that's number 6 of 500 there on that print. And then the last one is, oh, need another strategic finger placement. Here we go. This number 12 there, and I'm pretty sure that post-it note is strategically placed as well. So yeah, this will probably go, probably what I'm going to do with these, Michael. Yeah, that's over £1. Probably what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to put them in similar to this other comic that I showed a second ago. These are those Gemini comic mailers. Probably going to put those into one of these, and then I'll put that into a legal flat rate mailer. So thanks a bunch, Michael. Appreciate it. See, that's the cool thing about these Gemini comic mailers is you can load them up pretty good. Like I even put 2 pieces of bubble wrap around the comics and then close this thing up, and then you put it in one of these and it ships pretty cheap. I can't remember what they are. It's cheaper than a padded flat rate, for instance. $7.62, so pretty cheap. Y'all might remember last week I was talking about getting one of these presses. Well, I got one. I got it right here. Looks fairly substantial. We'll see how it works though. Also, I ordered an Apple credit card. And this thing is crazy. First of all, it doesn't have any numbers on it, so I can show it to you. The other thing, watch this. It's made out of metal. So crazy. All right. Well, I tried to record it, and then the first 2 times, I don't think I applied enough. It took a ridiculous amount of pressure to actually get this thing on there. This is probably harder than most of them will be, but I finally got it. I finally got it to press back on, and the watch is running. So this one's good to go. I have 2 other watches that I'm going to mess with that I got the batteries in for too. This is a Intergy watch. And these are the batteries that I got in last week for the watches, the 2 watches that I didn't have batteries for. That Intergy watch, and then the other one is this Swiss Army watch. And yeah, they mail them out just like regular first class mail, you know, like with a stamp type postage, which is good because it makes it affordable. I was able to get them both for like $5 for the 2 of them from 2 different places. So this first one is an Energizer SR927W replacement for it. So let's see if that gets this watch working. Okay, I got her in. Let's see if it's ticking yet. It is ticking. Yes. All right, so it's working. Now I got to get the back put on it. And it's approximately the same size as the other one. There we go. And that looks like a good press. So yeah, this works great. And no, I did not damage the front of the watch. So good. That's a win on that one. Takes a very steady hand. All right, got it. Hopefully it's ticking. We have tick. Sweet. This is a nice watch here. This is a Winger Marlboro Swiss Army watch. I like it. Okay, I switched out my little press thing for one that was a little bit bigger around, because the back of this watch is a little bigger. Let's see what happens. I think I heard it go in. Yeah, it went on. It's kind of amazing to me how much pressure it takes to put these backs on. Like, I think it would be almost impossible to do this without having that little machine. Also, someone recommended to me that when storing the watches, you should just pull this out to where it's not running, which that seems smart. Why use the battery when it's just getting stored, right? Very simple, obvious thing that I didn't catch. Here we go. So I have them all stopped now, and they all work. So I paid $2 a piece for these watches, and I had a battery that basically cost me 10 cents for this watch, so I'm not going to count that one. And then I put about $5 into these two to get them running. So I have about $7 into these 3 watches. So I ought to do pretty well on these. Just a quick little Saturday video. Thank y'all very much for joining me. I'll see y'all again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.